A God of War TV series is seemingly confirmed to be in development with Amazon Prime, but the big question is who will be playing the titular God of War? It's long been rumoured that Dwayne Johnson will be playing the role of Kratos. While The Rock's casting as Kratos isn't set in stone, the man himself has heavily hinted towards being involved in a major live-action video game adaptation. But is The Rock the best choice for Kratos? At first glance, you might think the role of Kratos could be done by anyone who's been hitting the gym enough, and he definitely looks the part. But if we're talking God of War 2018, which we obviously are, then you'll need a proper actor to convey all of Kratos' subtle emotions and the nuances of his strained relationship with his son Atreus. I'm not saying Dwayne Johnson's not a proper actor. Oh wait, maybe I am a bit. He's more of a big personality you put in fun movies like Fast and Furious and Jumanji. You know, big, dumb action movies that don't require any thought. I can think of at least 3 castings that would be better. Jason Momoa was pretty much born for the role. He's a dead ringer for Kratos facially and physically. The only problem is he'd probably never shave his head for the role. And what about Tom Hardy? He can do bald, he can do beard, and as demonstrated in The Dark Knight Rises, Hardy is capable of conveying a range of emotions, even with half of his face covered by a mask. He might be a little on the short side, but Tom Cruise seems to manage.
Shall I describe it to you? Or would you like me to find you a box?
And okay, stay with me for this one, but what about Hugh Jackman? I know he's not the most similar looking, but physically Jackman is an ideal fit for Kratos, as demonstrated in his run as the Wolverine. More importantly, he's no stranger to playing the reluctant, grizzled hero, and his on-screen chemistry with Daphne Keane, who played X-23 in Logan, is mirrored in Kratos' relationship with his son, Boy. Looking the part is obviously important, but far more crucial, at least in my opinion, is truly being able to become the character. Underneath Kratos' stoic exterior is a deeply scarred and damaged personality. A God of War adaptation will need an actor who can skillfully portray these emotions. I really can't think of a single role The Rock has had that demonstrates his ability to do this. I'm not saying casting The Rock as Kratos would be a Tom Holland as Nathan Drake level of mistake, but he's definitely not my first choice. To say the Uncharted film was an unadventurous mistake, squeezed out from between Sony's arse cheeks, would be an understatement. It really did seem as though that movie was written by a committee, rather than one person with a vision. It was just a loose collection of stuff they thought would sell. That's why Tom Holland was cast. Not because he's suitable for the character, but because he's shit hot right now. And the reason I've gone off on a tangent about Uncharted is because I fear God of War could go down a similar path. As an action-heavy title, it would be easy to gloss over some of the more refined sections of the narrative and instead focus on big, dumb, CGI action scenes. Don't get me wrong, I do want to see Kratos kill a whole bunch of things, but it was the story and the storytelling that elevated God of War 2018 well above its predecessors. I do like The Rock. He's a big fun personality who's great in the things that he's in. And if he's cast as Kratos, there are people who will literally go and watch it just because he's in it. But other than visually looking the part, I really don't feel like he's got the acting chops to carry the role. Mr. Negative uploads videos whenever he gets the time. So if you're interested in seeing my next hot and spicy take, then hit subscribe and the notification bell so you'll know when that goes up.